Do you think it's really going to take off? I personally do. Let's see what they think.
Do you think this is really going to take off to that extent?
You know, we do. When we look at the world, you see a world completely connected on an information web. And that's terrific. That makes things tremendously efficient. But what we don't have is the sense of a value web. Payments, the exchange of value is still pre-internet based on 40-year-old technology. And so that's very expensive.
So that's great. He thinks it's going to take off and they are going to make a new global currency
That had no central bank. So in a way, Bitcoin is sort of a way of storing value. Ripple is a completely different idea. We're using the same breakthrough technology, but we're using it to build a currency-agnostic value exchange or value web. So you actually don't need to adopt a new virtual currency.
As per his explanation, XRP is a value asset moving through RippleNet. This will be a new currency, but an invisible math-based currency.
You actually don't need to adopt a new virtual currency to use Ripple. You can use it with dollars, euro, yuan, real, anything you like. We have a math-based currency built into Ripple that is like this.
So that's again a math-based currency enabling switch between existing values. And Ripple is what? For new financial industry? You really have to understand that, right? So
Developers to build on top of Ripple. Ripple is really like the pipes and the foundation. At the same time now, we are all...
So it will be the foundation for value transfer. It will be the foundation. Now, some of the screenshots from this video shows where we are headed to. It's like the future of payments, digital currencies, and a new global currency. And this is from R3, and it is a recent one compared to the one which we just heard. But it is validating whatever Chris stated years back. And the idea expressed by the guy in the R3 is actually already set and rolled out by Ripple. If you see value in the video, please do hit the like, subscribe, and the bell notification icon to get notified about the future videos. Welcome to the Scientific Investor channel, where we discuss crypto and science behind investing regularly. We just heard what, why, and how from Chris. Now we need to have a better understanding regarding how friendly financial institutions or financial platforms built on top of it or use it to transact value. Now, when we actually listen to this video, you'll get more clarity about that.
2020 is also the year where consortium will stop being a dirty word, and people will realize that the way to get large-scale multi-firm blockchain networks live is when the incentives are lined up between the participants, the operators, and the platform providers.
He just justified that they are looking at 2020 and beyond. But the aim is to align the incentives between operators and platform providers. So that's different from what the proof of work stands for. So after listening to this, it's kind of really clear, but don't be confused by reading the title here. Because as we know, Ripple incentivizes exchanges, financial institutions, and financial platforms using XRP to enable the network, and it seems to be working as of now. More financial institutions are stepping in from next month, as we know. When this is happening, don't forget that we have another front where there is a legal war of regulations. And I agree with real XRP boy. This is where many crypto coins will disappear. And that is where XRP will thrive about. There will be a lot of dead bodies of different coins, and we will actually walk above that, as it was standing for the regulations from the beginning, and regulations at an era of central bank digital currencies, which are actually coming so fast towards us. Now, when we actually go through this is from XRP Crypto Wolf, and he's actually highlighting this. Bank of England is proposing this, which would be backed by a central bank money following instant settlement. I repeat, instant settlement of central bank money through a settlement token. And in the figure above, you can actually see something wider. That's wider interoperability. And who provides that? It's clear. A lot of questions for many new XRP community members can be just answered by this one. And they're actually working together to enable fast settlement. Now, when you actually move through the next slides, you actually get more idea. And this one is showing that if you still have any doubt, I will say read this. G7 nations are clearly talking about central banks working together, enabling fast settlement, and this could be designed around set of standards intended to support interoperability. Again, set of standards and protocols they are talking about to connect with the supporting system of interoperability. No doubt, guys, you are in the right asset, which will change your financial status. But do remember this, it will take time. Why? Because at the bottom you can see this. It's not only the G7 working there, they're trying to enforce this and feed this into G20 nations to enhance their cross-border payments. So that'll actually take more time. So just looking at the charts and watching the price, don't be stagnated. Don't disappoint yourself. Now, if you actually look at a 3-day chart, you gotta cross to the upside already. Now, yes, we are in the negative territory. We are trying to push above into a positive territory in the 3-day chart. But when you actually move into a daily chart, which is also reliable, you can see that the price is above moving averages. This is the 20 and 50-day moving average which we have here, and the MACD is also in a positive territory now. And it is kind of bouncing. It was about to cross to the downside, showing a downside, but it is actually bouncing from here. And as you can see here, so for example, last time when it was coming down, it was about to go in, it bounced. It was about to go in, it bounced. So whenever it is bouncing, you can actually see the price fluctuates in higher volume, and the percentage of fluctuation there is high. So if we are to get that here, we may actually breach above the 0.2 resistance line, which is staying there valid, or which is staying put from a long time. And if we breach that, it can be that trigger which most of us were actually looking at, because when the trigger actually clicks, large investors jump in because they understand that that is the change in trend. Because yes, they have already accumulated a hell lot, but those who are waiting for a trigger to jump in will be coming in at that particular point. If you see value in the video, please do hit the like, subscribe, and the bell notification icon to get notified about the future videos. Help the channel grow, reach out to more of our community members.